We have Jolene Shepardson here from South Florida. She's back in her alma mater. So first of all, the main question everybody wants to know, how does it feel to be home?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's an incredible experience as I drive around campus, and even in Tampa, I just have so many great memories, and it honestly fills my heart with joy. I don't know if I can express how awesome it is, but it's wonderful to be back, and I can't wait to really build up this program to what it was like when I was a student athlete here.
And I remember from our recruiting days on the courts just talking, your parents are from Tampa, so they've got to be so happy to have their 4 grandkids back in their city.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're so happy. My father cried with tears when I got this job. It means a lot to them. They actually met at South Florida. They went here too. So it is beyond wonderful for me and my family to be back where I went to school. My older sister went to school here. She and I and my parents also went here. So they're very excited to have all of our family back in Tampa together. Their grandkids, my little babies running around. So it's a very happy experience for my family.
Now, growing up, I know your dad is a coach. Did you always want to be a coach?
No, because I knew the influence that they had on their student athletes. So my mom actually coached at University of Tampa when I was a little baby and into my toddler years. And my dad coached men's basketball at Hillsborough Community College, like a local junior college. So I was a gym rat by just growing up, and I couldn't get enough of it. But I'm thankful to be a gym rat. I think it's a wonderful experience to grow up around college kids and just, in an educational environment. And I'm thankful to have my kids in that environment, right?
Right.
But to be honest, when I could see like good and bad, right? Some of my parents' athletes didn't like them. They didn't, that happens over time, but a lot of them did love them. And I just could see how teachers and coaches have an influence on their student athletes. So I was scared to death of it. But when I got into college, I started coaching club and coaching camps. And I just realized oh, I really enjoy this. And I seem to have a positive effect on young women. So maybe I can do some good things for them. And I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it for over 15 years now.
And your husband also coached with you. Does he coach with you at USF?
Yes. So him and I have been married for 15 years and coaching together this whole time. We were assistant coaches together for a little bit, and then on to being head coaches the last 9 years together. And it's been wonderful. I mean, we don't know any different, but now that we have 4 kids and one on the way, he's taking more of a volunteer route and still helping with the program, still helping with the student athletes. He's a great teacher. He's a great a mentor. Even, he went to Baylor, and, he was a men's college volleyball player and went on to play on the national team. So he has some experience there, but he's able to help these young women. He's phenomenal with the mind and helping them be strong, and also with just the skill set. So I'm thankful to still have him on board on my staff, but in a little bit different role.
And now your husband being so great, he supports you so much in what you do. When I was a college coach, recruiting for me, it was just nonstop on the road. But for you, being a mom of 4, almost 5, how are you able to manage everything?
Well, great support system. And to be honest, I get this question from a lot of women in our profession. They're like, how do you do it? How do you manage it? And honestly, I love both. I can't imagine myself not being a mom. I can't imagine myself not coaching. I am incredibly passionate about both. And I think you need that drive, right? Because you don't get time off. If I'm working hard at my job and then I come home and I have to work hard again to parent, because if you don't, you're not getting that quality time and really raising your kids. So I strongly feel that you don't get time off, but the only way to do that is if you really love what you do. And so I'm thankful to have that support from my parents, from my husband. I mean, he's incredible in the house as well. And so, yeah, we juggle it together. We manage the stuff together. It's definitely a working relationship, both at home and on the court.
Yeah, you guys have been successful everywhere you've gone. You've been out in California, I believe it was 9 years, 6 at San Jose?
Yeah. We were out there for 9 years.
All right, last question I have for you. Okay, you got 4 kids, and I want to hear their names. And then, can you tell us your name that you're picking for this 5th?
No, we haven't even decided yet, to be honest. We try to decide like right before the birth. It's a very important decision. So my oldest is 8, Mirabelle. She was born out in California when we first took our head coaching job. We're like, oh, we're pregnant. So she's 8, Mirabelle's 8. McCoy is 6. Marielle just turned 5 last month, so they're super close in age. And then Major is he's 2. He's almost 2. He'll be 2 in July. And then so we'll see number 5 coming here soon.
So I'm guessing, are you gonna stick with the M theme, or are you gonna veer to like a K, like Keely?
I know. I love your name, but I really want to. My husband has tossed around some other names, and I'm like, how can we do this to the last one?
Right.
I want to keep. We even joke, we call them M1, M2, M3, M4, so just to keep them straight, right? Because Marielle, Mirabelle, they all kind of sound the same.
Oh yeah. Leave it to coaches to name their kid numbers too. Number 6, you're like right in the lineup. 1, 2. Yeah.
That's how we came up with it. Yeah, definitely. It's but it's fun. Like I had 2 sisters, which is great. But I always respected and loved big families. So I'm extremely blessed to be able to have healthy, happy kids. And I think that's another good thing or reason I can do this, do what I love, and it's because my kids are healthy and thank God that we don't have any issues, and they're we keep them on their toes with school, so we're always pushing them, and we'll see if they fall in love with volleyball because they're poor parents drag them to every volleyball event. We have volleyball on TV. It's like brainwashed volleyball. Right?
Yes, I know they're gonna be tall. I've seen your husband and you together. Oh, yeah. You're like 2 giants in the gym.
Well, our kids are definitely 100 percentile in height. They're big babies. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best because I come from a family of 5, and it takes a good team of parents, and you and your husband are a great coaching team and a great parent team. So I can't wait to see what happens for you at South Florida.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Like I said, I'm ecstatic to be here. My husband loves it here. He's like, why did you ever leave?